Hey there, fans of Brotherly Love Wrestling. It is I, Vic Delicious.
Philly's own, the Mecca here.
It is the real McCoy, J.D.X. Justin D. Xavier. And
it's your man, CD, the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels.
Hello, boys and girls. This is your old friend RJ City.
Hey there, Brotherly Love Wrestling. Bill Carr here.
Hey everyone, this is two-time guest Wheeler Yuta.
Two bozos from Philadelphia flapping their gums about pro wrestling this, pro wrestling that.
Which is not that unique in the grand scheme of things yet.
You are in for a treat because you're tuned in to Brotherly Love Wrestling.
Philadelphia, are you ready?
No! They said, are you ready?
This is Brotherly Love Wrestling Podcast, your first stop for everything professional wrestling. So sit back and enjoy wrestling talk at its finest with your hosts, Larry Hall and Joe Corrado.
Welcome, everybody, to Brotherly Love Wrestling. And for the first time in over a month and a half, it's just me and Joe. So we've been having a bunch of great guests. We did our Drunk Jeopardy, which if you haven't checked that out, even though that we really sucked when it came to answer. What was the final score? I think 100 to negative 1,000, I think.
50,000.
It was pretty bad. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And I think
I won by default.
Bill is already working on the second version, and
now that he has a grasp of what we don't know, it should be simpler.
I liked it being hard. I liked the challenge that it was.
This just doesn't look good for us.
I don't give a shit. I mean, look, how many episodes in do we really give a shit what people think of us at this point?
I think they already know we don't know anything.
Yeah, but no, it was a lot of fun. So if you get a chance,
maybe our viewership would be up if we knew more.
I doubt it.
Yeah,
I doubt it. But yeah, take a look over on YouTube, on our YouTube, or you want to listen anywhere it is available. You can take a listen there as well. But this week it's just us, just talking shit. We have a lot to catch up on since we haven't talked to you since January 1st. So sit down like just us talking wrestling. So we'll jump right in with WWE Elimination Chamber coming up March 1st. So we got about 2 weeks till that happens, and both matches are set. The Elimination Chamber, men's and women's, are both set. We have all 6 people. I would like to see, Joe, what do you think as far as moving forward? Who do you think is going to move on to face either Cody and Rhea? Are the 2 champions right now, so they will be the ones with the winners of the Elimination Chamber. So what do you think as far as who we have set as of right now?
Did Jey Uso make his pick? Well, he's doing Gunther?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I think everyone knew that. And Charlotte's now just challenged Tiffany.
Yes. Yeah.
So we got... I don't know if they make this... I mean, they don't really... I don't think they can... They can. Let me take this back before I say it. They can find something for Cody, but I feel like if they start it now, it's going to be a scramble. I feel like whoever wins, it should mean something, and it should be the best main event you can possibly make it.
As far as like the outcome is what you're talking about. The outcome of the main event.
I think it could be a fatal 4-way. I think it could be somehow work it into Rollins, Punk, Roman, and Cody.
So you like the fatal 4-way angle that people are kind of talking about? And looks like,
but here's the thing: I didn't know anybody was talking about that.
Well, after the Rumble, the way the Rumble kind of ended, where you had Cody and Seth and Roman, and the way that all ended. People were saying, oh, and they're just going to add in Punk, and they'll have all 4 of them kind of going.
I think that's how you make it the biggest you can possibly make it right now. Because I don't think anybody wants to see Roman Cody part 3. I think it would take away what we just saw, I think the story was perfect. Now you kind of don't have anything for Cody that's like concrete, but in all actuality, I mean, whoever wins this, unless it's Cena, which it could very well be, and then you just do Roman versus Roman versus CM Punk versus Rollins in a triple threat.
So, all right, let me.
It's either going to be those. It's either going to be a fatal 4-way or it's going to be Cena versus Cody. Those are the only two options.
Yeah. So I saw this theory earlier today, and it was about setting up WrestleMania throughout this chamber match, at least for the men. I saw this idea for the men.
Well, it's going to set up the chamber match is going to set up for Rhea too.
Well, yeah, no. I'm saying all the participants that we have in the men's chamber, all of them setting up their Mania matches throughout this whole match.
Yeah.
So like you're getting every story.
So the participants so far.
Yeah. So we have Cena, Punk, McIntyre, Paul, Priest, Rollins, is our 6. So basically,
so Roman's not even in it.
No.
But
no, Roman is not in it.
He could show up and
so
inject himself into it.
This is where, and very good, because this is exactly where I'm going with this. What I didn't make this up. This is someone on TikTok.
I am Lenny Poffo.
So apparently, from what they're saying, they're having McIntyre and Priest coming out for Mania, which is out of all the participants, one of the lesser matches that would happen at Mania.
I think that's what McIntyre was so pissed about.
Yeah. And
I would think that Priest would be pissed in turn because he's calling him a lesser fucking storyline.
Yes. Yeah. But you're getting out of this, from what I gathered from reading all this,
I will say this. They're two. I don't mean to slight them in any way, and it's kind of circumstantial, but they're two of the forgetful recent world champions.
Very true.
They're forgettable.
For different reasons, yeah. Absolutely.
I just don't think that their runs were that strong.
I agree. Out of all the scenarios that came out,
if McIntyre had it now,
it'd be different.
It'd be a lot different.
I agree.
It's a shame that there's so many other people that are above him right now because he really has been doing his best work.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
By
100%.
far.
Yeah.
By a long shot.
Yeah. Over the last year and a half or 2 years? Yeah, absolutely. So what came out of this was it's basically going to be Rollins, Punk, and Cena as the final 3.
Okay.
And so from what this is saying, you have Punk all of a sudden call out Paul Heyman. Somehow, like, a lot of the little details weren't in this. It's just kind of breezing over how it would work, and call in his favor, and the favor being Roman Reigns come in and screw over Seth Rollins, setting up a Seth Rollins Roman at Mania, because they kind of already touched on that at Rumble, and Rollins getting eliminated by Punk, then turning around, and then the last 2 are Cena Punk. You have Punk beat Cena. So now Cena's story is dashed. He can't get to Mania for that title. So CM Punk is your winner, and it's CM Punk Cody. So then basically Cena's the last one out. And what is he going to do for WrestleMania?
Hulk Hogan.
No. I wasn't expecting that name to come out of your mouth. No.
Okay. I
apologize. You, in the lead up, you have
him versus Jake Paul.
No.
All right.
Jake Paul, I kind of left out of that because or Logan Paul, by the way. But
Paul Orndorff.
Yeah, no, none of the Pauls.
No.
You have Cena now saying, "I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I won't be in my last WrestleMania," in a promo leading up, and then voices hit, and Randy Orton walks out, and you get Randy Orton, John Cena at WrestleMania. Yes, it's not for the title, but at least you get one of his last WrestleMania. You're getting his biggest rival in Randy Orton.
So what's Paul doing?
I can't remember what Logan Paul was. He's going
to be doing something.
He's going to be doing something. But those were the bigger rumors.
What if Paul wins?
Oh my God, I couldn't even imagine if Paul wins. I can't see that being an outcome, honestly.
Why? He brings arguably the most viewers with him.
Not for that reason, more for the reason of leaving so many more questions as far as the top that main event of with CM Punk, with John Cena, with Seth Rollins.
I just don't see CM Punk. His favor is for Roman Reigns to come out.
If it screws over Seth,
Yeah, that doesn't make
and
any
it
sense.
gets him his main event because Seth is in the way.
Yeah. I don't see Punk taking that.
Believe I agree with what you're saying. I thought this was just a very intricate, thought out way of kind of playing this out.
Definitely thought out. Some things seem a little meh.
Yeah.
Mainly that one.
Yeah.
And not having anything to do for Logan
Again,
Paul.
this is
Paul,
I'm also
or
going
Paul Orndorff for that matter.
I'm also
going him in there.
I'm also going by memory. I don't have it up in front of me. If I had it up in front of me, I could give you the exact details of what everyone else was doing. But the main three were the ones that really interested me with that. But I would pick CM Punk out of those six. What am I looking at? Holy shit.
That was the beginning of NXT.
But
Meanwhile, while we're recording, NXT is happening as we speak.
What we just looked at is a picture of Obafemi and Moose from TNA standing
champion versus champion, possibly.
Standing in a NXT ring. So obviously, by the time you listen to this has already happened, but it's happening as we are recording.
What do you think of that? Side note.
I like that a lot.
I mean, I like how they integrated TNA into like basically a layover into NXT.
Mhm.
I mean, Jesus, remember the AEW partnership with TNA where they just fucking buried the company?
Yeah.
And they didn't benefit whatsoever?
Yes.
It's like, look at it now. Like, they're actually benefiting. And this makes much more sense because you're actually getting viewers instead of fucking crickets.
And it's actually
showcasing.
You're showcasing TNA.
Yeah.
Instead of showcasing
Like
Omega on.
You're showcasing that your former champions are now making it to WWE. Like, it now becomes like you're seeing the next generation. That's like the next generation to NXT. But you also have some old WWE guys, and you got Joe Hendry.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention Jordan Gray signing with the company.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like Jordan Gray signs with NXT. It's like a filtration system into WWE somehow.
Yeah.
Who she'll work probably NXT, but I mean, we saw in the Rumble she could definitely hold her own on the main roster.
We'll get back into the main roster. Let's stick with NXT.
Okay.
Because last week
we'll put a pin in that one. I'll forget what that pin is, but we'll put a pin.
I got it. Last week we had the arrival of a guy that we know who he is, but we don't know why he's here.
John Moxley.
No.
Did you see? But I'll side notice again.
Okay, we're really going all over.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
that's all right.
Go ahead.
That's what we do best.
It is.
If
yeah.
we somehow find our way back.
Yeah.
For us. If
good.
we don't, it was nice knowing you.
John Moxley.
John Moxley. Did you see the shirts they put out for them? It's just a plain white fucking tee, and on the bottom. Oh wait, I have this picture too. Oh wait, I will be setting up the show today.
So it's a plain white tee, and on the bottom was it to say Death Riders?
Yeah.
Property of Death Riders.
Yeah, they say it's even worse.
Yeah, see, that's fucking what a.
Don't spend your money on that. I don't care. It's your money. Do whatever the fuck you want with it, but don't spend your money on that. Stupid.
It's not even like an ironic release. You know what I mean? Like an Orange Cassidy. Like you know what I mean?
It sucks.
Like it's
sucks.
just lazy. It's just lazy.
It's like you want that to be so cool, but in all actuality, don't spend your money on that. You're gonna get made fun of. You're not worried.
Not at AEW places they won't be made fun of. No.
One, they're getting it stained immediately. Immediately. Some sort of wing sauce on it or something. I don't know. Anything.
Anyway.
You're not going to look like a tough guy. You're going to look like a slop.
The arrival of Ricky Starks.
Yes.
To NXT.
I didn't know where you were going with that, honestly.
Huge.
I have forgotten about it.
Huge, I think, for him.
Immediately. Like, as soon as he's done. All right. Right away.
Yeah. And tonight, hopefully, I assume, how could you not find out more about Ricky and him cutting a promo?
They're doing a contract signing, and we know what happens with contract signings. He's going to get his first feud.
Okay. Is this the updates you were getting? Is that
No,
how you know
I'm
this?
just predicting this is how. This is how they do things. I mean, come on, this is no.
I mean, that's a good. I mean,
it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
He's going to sign the contract. Someone's going to come out, and you're going to get your first feud.
either way, whether he signs a contract or cuts a promo, yeah,
Really
first
good.
feud's gonna happen.
Really,
right.
really good because he's already like kind of like groomed for it, and they need more guys that can talk. Personally, I believe that a lot of great wrestlers.
Mhm.
They need more talkers.
on NXT.
Ricky Starks, perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's already coming in like he's already got an advantage.
Yeah.
Just like Ethan Page.
Yes.
Hey man, he was already really good at talking
Mhm.
and promos and whatnot. That's why he was primed for the main event as soon as he got there.
Yeah, I mean, look,
Like they dropped the ball really bad. Like these are
Who?
who do you think?
Oh, okay. No, I wasn't sure who you were talking about.
AEW
Okay,
dropped the ball. Like
Okay.
these people that are leaving, like they're immediately like, look at them. Like, given it's not the main roster, but you still have more quality TV time than the main people that are on NXT.
Well, yeah,
Or no, the main people that are on AEW.
on AEW.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, when your numbers are now, I haven't seen the NXT ratings, but I'm thinking around 600 or
I
700,000.
thought they were
maybe.
700.
Yeah, they might be
I mean, what's AEW's pulling in? What?
3 or 4, maybe. Like, but like seriously though, like that for real. No, like
They
maybe
run the dumbest.
Dynamite probably gets around 5 or 6. I don't pay attention to those kind of numbers. I really don't give a shit. But I mean, yeah, it's an upgrade regardless.
It really is an upgrade. The enhancement that they were talking about is now bigger than their company.
Yeah. Yeah, because again, they went away from that 2.0 and they got back to
And the merger with TNA has been substantial.
yeah,
It's just all around better.
it really is. I mean,
It's a shame.
and not only that, you still have a free agent in Miro, Rusev, whatever
Well,
he's going to be called.
We can call him Rusev now. He's probably not fucking Miro anymore. That was a mistake.
We got Aleister Black,
Coming back. Yeah.
most likely, we would assume.
I would think so. I mean, his wife's there.
Yeah.
He would probably want to travel with his wife.
This roster, the talent that, I mean, look, WWE already had on the roster. And then you add 3 guys like Starks, Black, and Rusev.
Can't wait till Ray Phoenix leaves.
And yeah, and look, yeah, and you have fucking Ray Phoenix still to
Can't wait till
come.
he fucking leaves and he fucking shows up.
It's ridiculous. It's
It's gonna be so good when
insane.
he shows up.
Did you see any of Vengeance Day, by the way?
I saw clips of it.
Okay.
I saw the attack at the end. That was the big
Yeah.
thing. That was we don't know who they
So
are yet.
this faction, it's
Yeah.
one of the only things I've seen out of NXT that I'm kind of
Well, it hasn't happened yet, so
iffy on. Like
Yeah.
it just even the execution
Looks
of
like
it.
Retribution.
Yeah, I think that's a popular opinion amongst a lot of people.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, but Retribution was people you knew. You'd already
Yeah,
known. Like,
that's
this
true.
this could
That's
be
true.
different.
Look,
I'm gonna look at it glass half full.
yeah, I'm gonna give it a chance. NXT hasn't steered me wrong yet, so I'll give it a chance. Wasn't a great debut, but we'll see what comes down the pike. It could get better.
It also wasn't on like the main. It already shows you that it's like probably not a top angle because
Yeah.
of who they attacked.
Yeah,
Like if they had attacked like Obafemi or just anybody in the top echelon, you would have probably thought like,
Obafemi is who they attacked.
Oh, is it?
Obafemi was the one in the ring. Yes.
I guess I missed that part. I just
Yeah.
saw someone
You
on
just
the
saw them.
ground.
Okay, yeah,
I just
yeah.
saw whoever was on the ground.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
covering them up pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah.
then maybe this is a top angle.
Yeah, I don't know.
This could be maybe they're no, because are they NXT people or are they TNA people?
So the one guy messed up his mask, and he had his mask all the way down.
That's probably not.
And
good.
he was definitely an unknown. I've never seen him before, so I think.
Okay.
And like looking from the nose up from all the guys, none of them look familiar. So I
Unrecognizable?
think these are brand new
Interesting.
recruits that have come in and that they're getting their shot.
All right.
I'm interested in it. Like I said, it wasn't greatly executed. And I know it's NXT, so that stuff happens, but I'm going to give it a chance. I just
Hey,
wasn't
man.
thrilled.
You try something new. If it doesn't
Yeah.
stick,
Yeah.
abandon it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, look, Vengeance Day was fucking phenomenal as usual with NXT and their pay-per-views. I thought, again, seeing Ricky Starks come out last week was huge. I mean, I cannot wait to see, actually tonight when we get finished, can't wait to watch NXT, see what comes up. Way back to where we were, Women's Elimination Chamber.
No.
Yeah. That's how far we got away from that. So what do
Well,
you?
at least we're on the same brand.
Yeah, of course. Where are you looking as far as your winner
All right,
to face
give me
Rhea?
the opponents.
So
Give me
we have Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Bailey, Naomi, and Roxanne Perez. Which I love that they threw in Roxanne Perez in that.
I think she could end up winning.
Not yet.
You could give me one more time,
Liv.
and I'll say, give me a brief. No.
Okay. Belair.
No.
Bliss.
Strong possibility.
Bailey.
No.
Naomi.
No.
Roxanne.
I'd say second strongest possibility.
So your strongest
I'm
possibility,
leaning-
you're saying Bliss
I'm leaning
and,
towards
and
Bliss.
Rox. Okay. I'm saying Bianca
Yeah.
because I don't know if you. I know that you're very touch and go with SmackDown. You don't see a lot of in.
Tough one.
Yeah. So they're saying that Liv and Raquel were the ones that attacked. That's what they're saying, that there's footage and you only see them leaving the backstage area.
Yeah, but
I still think this is a smokescreen because I still think it was Bianca Belair.
Okay.
And I think to lead on, to have her run going to Mania for the title and Bianca be that one that has that championship title, and then Jade come out and be in the basically tell her, like, this is the reason that you attacked me, just because you wanted to go forward, you wanted to go after the title. I think it's all going to get wrapped up together. And I think Bianca has to be the one to advance and go on to Mania against Rhea Ripley.
So you're thinking they're wrapping a storyline into it?
Yes. Yes, I do.
All right. Well, I don't hate that.
Everyone else looking at it, I mean,
Not
Liv,
gonna
do we
happen.
really want to see Liv and
No,
Rhea
that's
again?
I think that was a strong no. I mean, the angle with Dom and the triangle is pretty much over, so there's no reason to revisit that just yet.
Yeah.
So no. I just thought it was going to be Bliss because I think that's your biggest match. I think Bliss coming back and all
Bliss
that.
and Rhea.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind it.
I
But
mean,
yeah.
believe me, I don't like that the other one has a story to it, so
Yeah.
I think I like that better.
The other match I do want to talk about, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens. I got the shirt. Fight Forever. This feud, and they haven't even been in the same building in a couple weeks, and they're cutting their promos from their house and in their car. Like, it's very off WWE brand, or actually with WWE now on WWE brand, however you want to look at it. And now we find out last night on Monday Night Raw, we have it being completely unsanctioned because Adam Pearce said that the WWE is not being held responsible.
An unsanctioned match at WrestleMania? No.
At Chamber.
At Chamber.
Because it's in Toronto.
I forgot that.
We got two Canadians.
Yeah.
So it's going to, this is the only thing that worries me, as excited as I am. Are we going to then, like, want it for Mania? Like, I thought it would lead to Mania. Now we're getting an unsanctioned match. Where do you go from Chamber to Mania?
The good thing is, the saving grace to this is that it's Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
I mean, yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
It doesn't. It just already makes sense if it goes to Mania.
Yes, but
Like,
I'm
this
interested.
This doesn't even have to happen.
Yeah, I'm interested to see
Like, it doesn't
how
matter
they
what
navigate
happens.
it. Yeah,
Oh, it's an unsanctioned match. It
Yeah.
doesn't count.
yeah.
So you could easily. There it is. There's your out. WrestleMania match. Sanction that. Maybe they put them in a fucking. I don't know. What haven't they done yet?
Well, Sammy and KO, as far as on the main roster, really haven't scratched the surface against each other.
Yeah.
They had a couple matches when they were first.
That could
both
be your.
up, but
That could be your specialty match at Mania.
like
Because you usually get one. Like, you know how they used to have ladder matches and shit like that?
yeah.
That
Like
could be
one of your
gimmick
matches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that could be your gimmick match at Mania. That'll probably, like, it might open the show.
Yeah.
Because that seems like it would be a good opener for one night. I don't know what they could do, though. Like, where do you go from unsanctioned?
That's my biggest worry. Is unsanctioned's a pretty
They
big
just
deal.
they work their way out of the building, and you just never.
You never see them.
Yeah, you never see the end of it. And, well, they used to do that back in the day. Remember?
Yeah, no, you're right.
And that was really entertaining.
Yeah,
Like they
No,
just
you're
fight
right.
out of the building, and you just don't ever see who wins.
yeah,
And then you get footage Monday of where they ended up.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean something like that, and you can just keep that story going.
yeah.
Now they just fight at random places and just do. You don't even have to have them in the building. They can
Mhm.
just do vignettes
Yeah,
until Mania.
yeah.
Until they've
You're
had
right.
it.
No,
Until they've had
absolutely.
enough. Like there's your. I mean, again,
anything.
why don't they hire me? Look, listen, Trips. If you're out there, like right here, ideas. Every time I do this show, there's ideas. They're not bad ideas.
No, they're not. No.
I just brought it back to a nice fuzzy feeling of Attitude Era.
Yeah, no, you're right. Absolutely. But yeah, I wouldn't mind that either.
They got the money now. They could be fighting anywhere.
They
could
really
be doing
can.
like a virtual reality fight.
Yeah, just have AI do it. Honestly, yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna go with that.
But I mean, yeah, Elimination Chamber looks like it's going to be a fun one.
It usually is. I
yeah,
mean, it's got potential every year.
Yeah. Right now, we only got 4 matches. The other,
Yeah, but look at freaking Rumble only had 4 matches too.
yeah, and it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, it still lasted. What was it? 3.5?
Yeah,
Something like that.
maybe more.
And that was a lot of fun. I mean, that
And
Rumble was
4
great.
matches.
Yeah.
That's all you really need.
Yeah.
Especially if you have 2 gimmick matches, 2 very large,
yeah.
time-consuming gimmick matches.
Yes.
Because they could both easily go 45 minutes plus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, especially, I mean, the Chamber, absolutely.
The Chamber can go 45 minutes.
Mhm.
Easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this.
And then depending, what are the other 2 matches?
Well, the KO Sammy is one.
Oh, shit. Yeah. You don't need another match.
And then you have Stratus and Tiffany against Nia and
Yeah.
Candice.
You don't. You honestly don't need another match.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got girls match, maybe going 15, 20. KO Sammy, God knows how long it could go.
Yeah.
Like I said,
we're saying them not finish at all.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I know.
Go all night long. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then both of them, yeah, you're looking at 3 hours.
3
hours with those 4 matches. Roughly. Plus, they run commercials now.
Yeah.
So that's fucking great.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's 10 minutes per fucking match. There's 40 minutes
In between,
that you could possibly have.
All those commercials in between were a lot. And
Yeah.
I know maybe some people in the United States pay for Peacock Premium and didn't see what we saw in between matches.
Either way. No,
It's a lot.
If you're paying for premium Peacock, you're nuts.
Look, there are people out there that don't want the commercials.
Can't sit through ads.
Yeah. And
That's that's your deflate time where you get the bullshit.
I agree. I mean, that's what we did half the time. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see about that.
Well,
But
yeah, I think that's more than enough with the commercials that you get. Yeah, 4 matches is all you're getting.
yeah. I love it.
So
I
what,
love
you
that
just sit
format.
at dead air time for fucking 10 minutes while they're running commercials?
What do you mean, in the arena?
No, the fucking person
They
who
do
pays for premium.
the build up. Like, you know, the promo before the match that we don't get anymore, that you
Yeah.
don't see. That's what they see. So you get like the whole story of like what we used to see before a match on the
Yeah.
pay-per-view. Now, you know
have
what I
to
mean?
Pay
It's all
extra
that.
for that?
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Whose pockets does that go into? The Peacocks?
I don't know, I guess.
Fucking blasphemy.
Anyway. But yeah, so I can't wait. We got 2 weeks, so that's another big thing I can't wait for. I thought obviously NXT is ramping up. We're getting new superstars. Obviously we have TNA superstars coming over. Trying to think if there's anything we haven't touched on because we've been away for so long, trying to catch everything up.
There's a lot. Kind of co-touch on it as we do other shows.
Oh, look, the one thing that we said the last time we talked before this, which was the Jeopardy, was the on your head right there, that hat. The Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. As we said when we closed out, hopefully next time we'll be talking to you, we'll be Super Bowl champions. And we are.
Yep.
Super Bowl champions. crushing the Kansas City Chiefs.
One of the best games I've ever watched, honestly.
It was one of the easier
One of the
championship
most
games we've
relaxing,
ever watched.
most
Yes.
exciting.
So hell of a way to watch a Super Bowl was watching the Eagles crush the Kansas City Chiefs. It was a lot of fun to watch. Another thing we could touch on though is May 17th up in I was gonna say, wow, Piscataway. That is not where it is.
No, it's actually further.
But yeah, way further. Poughkeepsie, May 17th for ACW. A couple new talents announced. Aside from Cardona versus Holiday for the main event, they announced that Real One, formerly Enzo Amare, will be back for this event, as well as Mike Santana, formerly from AEW and TNA, and used to be LAX. Now, obviously, on his singles run. So he is booked for ACW. Another big indie name.
Just hit 2 years sober, too.
Yeah.
I saw that. Congratulations to him.
Hell yeah. So that's another really good name that you got to see up in Poughkeepsie. ACW, they're not going to disappoint. They're already stacking some of the bigger names on the indies, obviously including Cardona. So that's a
The
pretty
indie god.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see May 17th just to see the follow-up.
And then we got March 30th, right?
March 30th, Fight Pro, Paulsboro, New Jersey at the Monster Factory.
South.
Yeah, south. Yeah, south.
We go north and we go south.
Which you'll see the Now there as well. They are on the card. You'll see Dijak, who we talked to a couple weeks ago. He is fighting Rhett Titus for that title for the Fight Pro heavyweight title. So we have hybrid championship. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But yeah, I mean, Fight Pro always puts on a great event. So make sure you check them out as well. And obviously, if you
Pacifico, who is on
Ray Jazz and Vinny Pacifico, of course, will be defending
Tonys.
Their tag team titles against the Tonys, which the Tonys are impressive. They are so athletic.
They're good. They're a good Styles clash.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
AJ Styles.
But yeah, so check out Fight Pro, Eventbrite, look for Fight Pro for tickets. This is acw.com for tickets for ACW. Both those great events. Tickets are on sale.
And when you see Ernie, slap him on the top of the head. He loves that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But make sure you lick your hand first and then slap him right on the top. He loves it. I mean, the guy, he can't get enough of it.
Yeah, tell him Joe sent you.
No,
it's all from Joe.
You don't even have to. He's gonna be thanking the Lord that day. This is the best day of his life. So if nothing else gets you to buy a ticket, that should, because Ernie he's primed and ready for a lot of head slaps. He loves it. I mean, he really does. He told me the other day it's one of his favorite things in the world.
It's on you. I'm not co-signing that.
I mean, you don't have to. He told me himself.
Well, I think that'll do it for now. We will be talking to you very soon. Next week, Mike.
Scott likes it too.
Oh yeah. Oh, Scott. Yeah.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Make sure you take the hat.
That I'll co-sign. Yeah. Take the Flyers hat off.
They actually like standing back to back like an old duel, and you just hit them, bang bang, bang bang. Yeah, they love it.
Yeah, as they're walking away, give them the old Jack Benny on the back of the neck.
Oh,
that's a good
mean.
one. I know. That's a good one.
That's mean. Took it too far.
But next week, I'm not going to say we're definitely going to have a guest, but we are in talks.
News to me.
I know. Having a guest next week, bigger name on the somewhat independent level. So just want to make sure before we announce it.
A bigger name on the somewhat independent.
Because the company could be looked at as independent, but it could be looked at as not so independent. So
MLW?
No. No.
AEW?
No.
WWE? TNA?
No.
Oh, NWA?
No.
Damn. Could be looked at as independent, but not so independent. ACW?
No, not ACW. No. Anyway, you will find out when we announce.
I missed that guess.
When we announce, hopefully later this week, as you're listening, we'll have an announcement. Once I make it concrete. No, not ECW. Once I make it concrete and we get official, then you'll know. Yes. And then you'll know who it is. So thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll be talking to you very soon. See you guys later. Don't take any shit from anybody.